What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the program. It is your boy Trenton Gibson. Now, today I have a special one for you. You know, every single day I'm breaking down pro guys, college guys, but instead I decided to break down my own game. Myself right here, number 33. We are at the first half of the season. It is over. We played our first 15 games, have 15 more games before the playoffs. So I want to show you, tap you into what exactly I'm on. Now, in this breakdown is no bag work, in my opinion. There's no hezzy crosses, no crazy moves, no dunks. It is just pure stuff that you can get into your game. And it's the same things I tell you guys every single day. Now, I'm averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. And like I said, not off bad work, just off IQ, off things you can get into your game, and just off shot making. So let's get into it. We're starting off right here. We have a side Spain. Okay, so Spains can obviously be played at the top of the key, but they also can be played on the side of the court. And so I have my defender on me, big man here, and then I have a guard setting the Spanish screen or the Spain screen. Okay, so I come off, and the goal of this is for me to either get downhill or this back screen to allow my big man to get downhill and I could throw him a lob. Okay, so that's what we're really looking for, the initial looks off this thing, but instead nothing really happens. Okay, so we're here. This man stays low, so maybe I would like my guard to kick out a little bit, but that doesn't happen. He decides to set the screen, and I can't turn the corner. So we dribble it out. We try to drag it out, and we see this 4-man switch on our 5. We see the guard switch on guard. So now I just have a big on me. I can't turn this corner because this guy's in the gap. So now we have to go to isolation, right? There's 6 seconds left. We see the way the defender is guarding. He is guarding towards the drive, right? He's not up here pressing me. So now we just have to understand what we have to do. It's 6 seconds left, 7 seconds left. We have to decide, hey, am I going to make a play for myself or am I going to make a play for one of my teammates? As I try to get into attack stance, I see him start to retreat. So what the retreat tells me I need to do is just get right into my shot, right? And I need to do this because at the higher levels, you can't just continue to try to blow by everybody. People will be in these gaps and they can make it tough for you. And look where he is contesting this shot from. His foot is at the free throw line. I'm at the 3-point line. So at high levels, you need to be able to at least be a threat to shoot this. You don't need to be a 45% 3-point shooter, but you still need to be able to knock these down to keep the defense honest. I'm able to do that. Okay, next possession right here. I'm catching this ball, and we're setting a back screen right here. Why are we setting this back screen? Is because some defenders, some big men are playing hedge defense. So if he's playing hedge defense, then when my big man comes to set this screen, he will be out. But we set this back screen, so he has to at least sort of help, because if we get a hit, then my man can be open and I can pass him the ball. But instead, this guy is playing drop coverage. And so now it's my job to attack drop coverage. So first off, we need a solid hit, which we get a good hit, and I'm able to come off. Now, 2 times this game, I was able to pull up from 3. I made both of them, both from this spot right here, and that's how you punish drop coverage, okay? But this is the beginning of the second half. So I come down, and I snake this screen. Why do I snake the screen? First off, because this guy is in heavy gap help, so I can't just get downhill. There's 2 guys right here, can't just get downhill. So this snake allows me to occupy this man, and I know my big man is rolling. He's a roller. And so if I can just get his attention for a split second and he can roll, then this man has no chance. So I'm able to pull up. It's a fake jump shot. I knew I wasn't shooting this jump shot, but I want him to at least try to contest it, which he does. So he leaves, he comes towards me, and now my big man has a seal against a guy who's under 6 foot. We catch it, lay the ball in, and that's how you create for teammates. Okay, another example. Okay, we get an offensive rebound. I'm right here. I don't get the kick out, okay? But I see in this scuffle, or in this shuffle, as you might say, not a scuffle, no fight, I see the 5-man has switched on to me. That's what happens when you get offensive rebounds. Teams just want to match up with the closest person possible. So PG right here sees that, okay, we have a mismatch down here, okay? But what's in my mind the whole time, and if I go back, you see me asking for it, right? I'm literally looking. I see I got him on me. I'm asking for it, hey, go ahead. But he decides he wants to go another way with it, which is cool, okay? But in my mind, I know at all times in the rest of this possession, if I have him on me, I need to be a threat, right? So that could be, you know what I'm saying, me catching it and ripping it quick and trying to get downhill or whatever it is, but I see that I have a mismatch. So I'm already predetermining in my mind Now, if I catch it, I'm going to do something with it. Okay, so it comes off. We don't get anything. And I see there's so much space in this gap, right? So I see if I come over here and he passes this ball, I'm already ready to shoot the ball, right? I already made my mind up. I'm shooting this ball at the white. You see how I creep in? I don't sprint in. I creep in, allow myself to catch good rhythm and see the footwork, right? This is a shooting footwork. This isn't a driving footwork. I do a little hop, skip, and jump, and I'm able to knock it in. All because I already had in my mind what was going to happen. So here we go. We got a cut through right here, and now we're running a double high pick and roll. And so my guy kicks out. We set sort of a span. It's more like a roll and replace because there's nobody really gets hit. But they decide to do a lot of hedge. So he's hedging hard. The guy who's on me is staying on me. So now I have 2 on me, and we do a great job right here by creating space. Guard creates space right here, stretches the floor, and big man occupies the paint. So it leaves this guy in limbo. He doesn't know where to go. Guards looking, big man is still out at 30 feet, 25 feet, not guarding anybody. And so I'm able to fire this pass in too big, right? All because of just the great space that we created. And I was able to stay poised or stay calm on this hedge, right? He's hedging on me. It's fine. You don't pick it up too early. Now we strip him of his health, and now we get the good lay. Okay. Now, another example. Like I said, we have to be able to knock down shots. We have to be able to read the game. And so I have big man on me. It's still 16 seconds left. So it's not too, you know what I'm saying? It's not too late in the clock. I don't need to isolate. But I have the matchup we want, and that's how we need to play. Okay, so what I'm seeing right here is there's 8 guys under the free throw line right now. So probably the shot won't be under the free throw line. Now, I could get under the free throw line and maybe kick it, but the shot won't be, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to drive in here. So as I try to attack this big, let's see what I'm seeing from this big man. So I attack big, and he goes full retreat. He doesn't slowly retreat. He goes full retreat. So I attack, full retreat back here. I have to rise, right? This is not really a contested shot. Yes, at the end of the day, it looks contested because he's up here. But I'm in my shot. I'm in my set point, right? I'm here on my set point, and he is, once again at the top of the key, and I'm 2 steps behind 3-point line. So I can already see the rim. I'm able to follow through clean, and that's just, seeing the game. Seeing if they're taking what the defense give you. If he's going to retreat, then we have to shoot the ball. Now, we have point guard guarding me or a 2 guard guarding me, and there are 4 mans here, and my 5 man's coming to set the screen. And my 5 man has good IQ, so he can try to confuse switches. I talk about that a lot. So he is trying to confuse this switch right here. So he slips early, and this guy decides to come. He has to switch, so he's deciding to leave me early, and he's not fully out here yet. So I do this a lot. I see this a lot. If guys are going to switch, a lot of times the switch is not crisp, right? And my big man does a great job switching out. That's why slipping out. That's why the switch could not be crisp. So I'm able to pull up. It's essentially, once again, a wide open shot. This is no bag work. This is nothing. This is a hezzy into a 1-2 into a shot. And look where he's starting his contest from. Toes literally a step behind the 3-point line. So this is, once again, an open shot. I already left the floor. Ball's about to leave my hands, and he hasn't even came outside the 3-point line yet. Green, knock it down. All because, once again, reading the game. Seeing that they're going to cheat the switch, which they have to, and I'm able to knock it in. Okay, another example. I get this rebound right here. I love guards getting the rebound. And so what does a good guard do? He tries to pitch it ahead, even if nothing is there. We pitch it ahead because it makes these guys run faster. And what it gives me is a wide open shot, a wide open 3-point shot. Why is it a good shot? Why is it an open shot? How do I generate myself an open shot right here? It's because, let's look. I have ball right here. I have this 5-man running beside me. So if I continue to just dribble this whole ball up, 15's looking at me. All these guys are looking at my direction. But as soon as the ball leaves my hands, everybody's head, of course, goes to the ball. And big man who was guarding me decides I'm no longer a threat, right? Because as all big men do, this is their second big man. This is their other big man. They're all just going to run to the paint. and meet their other bigs, right? Our bigs gonna run to the paint, their bigs gonna run to the paint. So he fully loses track of me. Okay, he just runs to the paint, and I'm able to step into a wide open shot purely off pitching it ahead. So sometimes it could be counterintuitive, but as a guard, if you're able to get it out of your hands, you can get it back. Okay, so here we go. This play right here, I had just hit a three. Early first quarter, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. I had just hit a three. So now, obviously, you hit one, you want to hit two, you're feeling yourself. And so let me paint the floor right here. Okay, so the 5-man's right here. My 5-man has the ball. Like I said, high IQ. I am guarded by a 4-man. That just happens in mismatch and transition. So I'm right here. So I decide, and look before, I literally see this early. I'm signaling to my big man, hey, hold the ball for a second. Okay, so I decide to run at him, and I'm trying to set a go screen, right? I'm trying to fake set a screen and get out. And what this allows me to do is, first off, here's a few reasons why it works. There's a 4 and a 5. Most 4-5s on ball screens switch anyway. They'll just switch. That's one. 2, 5-men are not used to navigating screens. So when I slip out, they're used to providing the coverage. They're used to providing hedge, used to providing drop, but they're not used to providing, you know what I'm saying? They're not switching out. They're not getting over screens. They're not meant to move that fast. Okay, so anyway, I slip this screen. I say, put my hand up, screen. I'm yelling that, and then I slip out. And so what me slipping out does, he thinks we're going to switch. He has no idea what's going on. So I'm able to generate, once again, a wide open shot off nothing. I took no dribbles. I did no crossover behind the back, step back. I did nothing. And I got myself another 3-point shot. I hit 2 in a row. Obviously, you hit 2 threes in a row in the first quarter, you're going to be feeling good. I think I had 20 plus this game, and this is how you do it. Okay, here we go. I want to break this clip down, and this is back-to-back clips, right? So I'm going to let the first one run. I'm feeling comfortable. We get an easy pass, easy catch, easy kickback. So now I'm good. I'm coming off the screen right here. Not much of a hedge, so I'm able to get downhill, throw an easy lob to my big. Okay, same possession. Next possession, coach says let's run again. So here we go. We try to run again, but I kind of get intercepted, right? I get knocked off my pivot, and since they know we're running the same play again, he gets in me, okay? Not too much in me, but instead of what I do right here is I rip it, and then basically I confuse my big man, okay? And that's the problem. I confuse my big man, and he can't get a hit on my man, so now I'm just playing in a bunch of traffic. I kick it right here, and I'm thinking my man, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much kind of I'm screwed right now, right? Like I messed up. This is not really a quality shot. It's still time left. So I'm thinking my man, he gonna just fill out right here and be a release. But he decides, hey, I want a back cut, and we get a turnover, right? This can all be avoided if instead of trying to rip this, right? Because really, in reality, I rip it to try to bring it lower, and then I can get the screen, but I confuse my big man. What I need to do is instead just back him down with the right hand and bring it lower so my big man can hit him, because if I rip it, it confuses everybody. Rip drive signals I'm trying to drive the ball. So he's like, okay, what the hell do I do? You're driving it right at me. Big man can't get a hit. So all in all, I messed this play up, all because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't handle the pressure well, and we end up getting a turnover. So next play, this is overtime, and this is something that I should have done. This is the same thing I should have done. So now I see this might be the same play. I see a problem right here with this, so I just wave him through. I'm just like, hey, bro, get through, get out the way. And so instead, I know it's less pressure, it's overtime, everybody's tired, but see how I bring it down with the right hand? I bring it down with the right hand, and my shoulders are facing, this direction, okay? So what that allows me to do, once again, it's overtime. So everybody's a little tired, and he decides he wants to hedge this screen. But you look how far he's hedging the screen, and this is why the Spain works, okay? Because it at some point eliminates this help. So I'm able to get around this screen, and my big man's able to roll. So what that leaves is this guy right here, he's having to guard too, because this man's guarding me, this man's looking at me, this man is guarding nobody right now. So he has to guard too. So as you can see with the ball a little bit, my pass goes here and then here, right? So as my pass goes just to the left a little bit, he decides he wants to come through and take his man back. And now I'm able to pitch it ahead over the top to my big man, and he gets a good lay. Okay, same game. Might be running the same play right here. I guess we run this play a lot, so we catch it on the side. And so now we're running this side span again. But instead of this hard hedge, it's a one-step hedge. So one-step hedge, you got to try to beat it a little bit. You got to absorb it. You got to look at it. But then he's going to eventually get back. So you want to try to keep your defender on your hip, and then you can get downhill. So here I go. He ends up going back. So now I really want to attack this hard, and hopefully they run into each other. I'm able to get downhill. So I'm able to get downhill on this man right here. And look right here. The scout on me, yes, I can shoot the ball, but the scout is I'm going downhill. I'm an aggressive driver. That's always been the scout. So what does he see? He sees me getting downhill. So I know he's going to fully sell out. Now, Kyrie, a lot of great point guards are able to pick this ball up one hand, which automatically sells that you're going to shoot the ball. Now, you don't always have to pick it up one hand. You can also just come down full head of steam like I'm doing right here. And it also signifies the same thing, that you're looking to score the ball. So I really want to sell that I'm going hard to this rim. And as I go hard, I know he's fully going to contest. So I'm able to drop this pass off, right? At the last second, it looks like I'm going up for, look, eyes at the rim. At the last second, yes, it's a pass. But before that, just a little dump off. Now, I do get blasted a little bit. He does take me out. But if I get the assist, it's all for it. We get a good bucket. And that's wraps, man. That is a few clips, 12, 13 clips of my first 15 games. I wanted to take a little nugget from each game just to show you, break it down, show you how you can score the ball. Like I said, no bad work in this. No crosses, no hang dribbles, step backs, nothing, no dunk on anybody. Just pure buckets, literally ability that anybody can have, IQ to average 15 points in Europe, which is good. As high level, that is something that, that's maybe 22 in the NBA, that's 20 in college type deal. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tape. I hope you were able to learn something, and tap in with me, man. I'm posting every single day, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.